really like muffle out to really clean out the tone of the voice. Yeah, because I do hear like a little pop in like when I edit. It's like a little pop on certain things. And maybe that little filter could like. Not in the budget. Not in the budget. No?
There's no budget right now.
Yeah. No one's invested into this podcast.
No, what would mean no one?
I mean, there's no investors.
I'm the only one who's invested in this fucking.
Oh shit, you recording already?
Hi everyone, welcome to a special episode of a parallel discussion. We're here with my homie Turkey.
What up, man?
And we have a special guest. As a whole, you know, it was the fourth time.
Third, fourth time, something
Yeah,
like that.
we got the Sheessh police. We got half of the Sheessh police.
We got
today.
AZ's best, the meme lord, Oso Menor.
Oso Menor. By the way, Oso Menor just got in the last episode.
And he's
what's that about?
and he's also in alliance with the Sheessh police.
Yeah.
So,
He took a day off from the Sheessh Corporation.
the Sheessh Corp.
The Sheessh Corp, just to come here and be in town. You can move it forward if you want. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid.
I don't want to drop it.
No, just if you do drop it, you owe me $1 million.
$5.
$1 million.
Hey, you went straight to charging them, huh? You
I didn't even go like.
he even thought about it too. I was like, what do you owe me? Like, you know, he was like,
I don't know,
what are you gonna owe me after this?
I was thinking about the most expensive thing I could get off of this.
The house
The most expensive stuff, what?
The most
Haas and
expensive
TV.
thing I could get off of this.
Oh,
Like maybe like the new.
maybe like a new Modelo Oro.
Hey, cheers, guys. We're all having a little bit of something to sip on. We tried the superior.
Yeah, I'm getting.
I don't think it's superior. It's superior.
Superior.
Yeah,
Because I think it's a Mexican beer.
I'm getting
I've
a
just
little-
never seen it.
It's almost the same thing though.
I'm getting a little buzzed off Earth's beer.
Earth's water. Earth's water. How you doing, man?
Chilling.
Hey, how you been,
good.
Turkey? I mean, Manny, I know.
Yeah, Turkey. How you been,
Turkey.
Turkey?
I know that's because
Turkey.
I've been used to Turkey forever for like just being about
Turkey,
myself.
Turkey, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good, man.
You know, Turkey. You ask Turkey, he's gonna ask you the same thing. He's gonna tell you the same thing.
Yeah. Well, like today or like in general?
In general.
In life.
In general, I'm doing pretty good, man. I went back to work, going back to the office once in a while. But I still work from home here and there.
So how do you go back to home? I mean, to work, but you're
Go back to
still
home.
like working from home. Like,
I don't know. It's like a hybrid position. Like 3 days at the office, 2 days at home.
But
I don't know. I don't
but
question.
as
I
in
don't.
your office, is
let's
that
see.
like, oh, I gotta go to my room?
Yeah, right now. Yeah. Technically, right now.
when he
yeah.
works from home, his office is his room.
Yeah,
pretty
my
much.
room is.
But
my
when he
office.
works away, then his office is
Speaking about your
your
room,
office.
I've been coming to this house for how long? It's been quite a few years. And it's not till like this past weekend that I finally went to your room. I'm like, oh shit.
Dude, my room is everywhere. Cause first of all, this was my room.
Yeah, I know this.
This was
your
the
room.
palace
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here, and then
And then it was a loft. Then it was a loft.
circumstances happened, and then I moved to the loft in the living room. I started living in the living room.
But I find it crazy too that like I've had your phone number for a good while.
Really?
And this
You
past week,
still
like I kept
have
on calling and calling. I'm like, yo, Lalo, this dude ain't picking up. Like, I'm outside the door. He don't want to pick up the phone. He ain't picking up the door. Like, yo, what's going on?
But how many times have I told you, Turkey, save his fucking number?
I forgot.
And the
I'm
first thing
sorry.
he told me,
But-
like, hey, bro, I thought your phone number was like a
think
bot call, like a scam call.
I thought it was either scammer or a creditor, a collector, a debt collector. And then it's
And
funny.
I show up to the room and he's like, yo, Manny, I thought like your number was fake. Just look at my computer. Like, I started Googling your phone number.
yeah. I do that to every number I don't know. I just put it in Google.
But you already knew who it was. That's the problem.
I didn't know it was.
Yes,
I
I
swear
told
to
you.
God. I
That's
don't
crazy
know.
because
We started a group chat between us three. And
when I
told
was
you.
living in Phoenix and we came out here to watch the Mexico game against Peru, I kept on calling them because you had that extra ticket. This motherfucker never
That's
answered
right.
the
Yeah.
phone.
So I told him,
I
man, dude.
just don't
'cause
answer
he
the
asked
numbers
me,
I don't know.
So
I'm
he
sorry.
asked me to invite you to the Mexico versus Peru game, and I go and I go, bro. Honestly, I'm not gonna invite him. If you want to invite him yourself because I know he's gonna tell me. And then you call him, and he never
Never
picked up.
answered.
And guess what? Thank God I didn't go. They got fucking scored on.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, it did.
What are you talking about?
Wait, what? It wasn't over there where they got
No,
scored
it was
on?
here at the Rose Bowl. And honestly, it was really good time.
It was like what?
It was awesome.
Which one's the
1 or 1-0?
I think it was 1-0. I
Which
honestly don't remember.
Which one's the one you guys went and they got fucking annihilated? That was in Phoenix, right?
That was in Phoenix. That was Uruguay, Mexico.
Uruguay.
They got like
confused it. My bad.
How dare you bring that?
They got
how dare you bring the past? We're talking about the past anyway.
But that game was actually a good time too. Like this is back when Lalo was like driving out to Phoenix. He was getting a hotel. He got the hotel right next to the stadium. He started like pre-gaming.
He was living that life.
There was like banda all over the parking lot.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was a good time.
The ambiance between for a Mexico game is just it's amazing. Like right outside the surroundings.
Like you just want to be there and party. Like
yeah, dude. If I was to just like if there was a Mexico game like happening here, I would just go just to tailgate. I don't even care about going to the game.
How's the food there?
Well, it depends.
Yeah, it depends because it's time for the Rose Bowl game because it was against Peru. Like the Peruvians were out there like selling food, and it was honestly like pretty good. Like because they don't really like have food out there. Like it's just people like tailgating and selling their own
cooking
food.
and selling their food or whatever.
But what's up with AZ and their food though? It's not there.
It's not there, right? Yeah, no, that's just garbage.
I mean, they have hit and misses.
It all looks like
that's like everywhere.
It all looks like Del Taco.
The heart shell of Del Taco.
Yeah.
I don't. Actually, talking about that, I'm thinking about going to Tito's Tacos this week.
I've never had that.
You never had Tito's Tacos?
No. I had it once, and Del Taco comes to mind. You know,
when I grew up, I mean, I mean, it's on the street.
It's good. It's good, like white Mexican food.
I don't like Del Taco. I'd much rather go to Taco Bell.
Taco Bell, dude, every time I ask people, I'm like, Taco Bell or Del, for some fucking reason, they always say Del Taco.
Yeah,
I'm like, dude,
true.
That shit has no taste.
No, not at all.
Like,
and plus, I have this crazy story with Del Taco.
Really?
Where, like, yeah, there's this one day, I was going to go to, I was on my way to Vegas with some friends from, like, you know, this past job I had. And it's my very first time ever trying an edible. And everyone was like, yo, just take one bite and that's it.
Wait,
and
you went
I just
to
kept
Vegas?
I just kept on eating this edible. Like, yo, man, this shit ain't working. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's been 30 minutes and it's not hitting me. So I ate the whole edible.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know, but I fell asleep. And the guy driving, it was like an old friend, George. He pulls over, like, yo, like, I'm hungry. Like, we're going to pull over at Del Taco. And I woke up. I was like, yo, where the hell am I?
Wait, so that was a Del Taco?
Yeah, I was so high.
That was your first time you got high?
Yeah, no, it's not the first time I get high, but
okay.
it's the first time I get high off an edible.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, like I didn't know that like you gotta chill
takes
with an
a
edible.
yeah,
it takes a while.
It takes a while.
But I ate the whole edible, and it was like a Rice Krispie treat.
Yeah, you got to look at it like this because when you smoke it, like it's going straight to your lungs, so it hits you a little more faster.
Yeah, but I was so high that I go and order, and like I start thinking to myself like, hey, like. The cashier knows I'm fucking high.
Stuck it all paranoid.
Yeah, like I'm paranoid. Like
all those inner voices start coming out.
Yeah,
you know?
So like I quickly look up the menu. I was like, fuck it, just give me the number one. But I'm not making any eye contact. I'm just looking at the floor.
You do feel
and I
ashamed.
hand him my credit card, but I'm not like looking at him. And he's like trying to like aim for my hand, trying to get the credit card. And he finally like charges me, gives me my cup, and I turn around. I start pouring like lemonade. Lemonade's usually like my go-to. And I tell my friend, hey, I can't find the lids. He's like, bro. There's a lid in your hand.
Oh, damn.
I was like, oh, shit, my bad. So, like, I cap it. Like, we go back to our table. We're just waiting for the order. And I tell my friend, like, hey, George, I need to go take a piss. He's like, bro, the restrooms are behind you. So I go take a piss. I'm, like, washing my hands. And I look up in the mirror. And I'm just staring at myself like, yo, my eyes are fucking red. And I can't stop laughing. I'm just staring at my face.
Hey,
like,
but isn't it fucking cool? Like crazy how like your face almost goes straight into like a smiley face. When you're high.
Like, I can't stop laughing.
Like I've always thought that was fascinating because you're like, wait, how the fuck does your face know what position to be in? Like, you know
this is almost
you
like
look at yourself, you're like, you look so stupid.
Yeah.
And you just start
this is
laughing
almost
at
like
yourself.
10 years ago. So I was so much skinnier, and I'm just like, damn, bro, like I could see my bones.
You're pretty skinny now, dude.
Nah,
I'm
not.
Don't body shame yourself, bro.
But this is like I was probably like 140, 150.
He was a fucking walking stick.
Yeah,
Really?
I was tiny, bro. Anyways, so I leave the restroom and I'm cracking up, and George's like, yo, what's wrong with you? Like, yo, the funniest shit just happened. I was staring at myself in the mirror.
Oh shit!
The same thing happened to me the first time I got high too.
Dude, the mirror thing, you realize like how. You don't realize how long you've been looking into it until after you snap out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it takes a while.
Yeah, but I'm like walking back to the table and I'm crying of laughter. We sit down. I was like, bro, like, man, the taco's taking forever. Like, hey, bro, you just order. Like, you just get back to the restroom. So, anyways,
thing happens when you're drunk too.
Yeah, when you get drunk.
Yeah,
but similar happens.
But when you're drunk, you kind of slap yourself more on it. You're kind of more upset than you are happy about it. You know what I mean?
But anyways, like, I sit down back in the table and like they finally bring our tray with the food, and I start cracking up even more because I go look at the tacos like, bro, it's the first time I ever have Del Taco. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, that shit is
like,
nasty.
I take a bite out of the taco.
It's nasty.
And like they give you so much cheese, but this cheese like you could tell like it just came from the freezer because it's frozen and it's like a giant fucking block. Like I just pull out the cheese from the taco and I'm like hitting that shit on the table like bam, bam, bam. Like damn, like
I ain't got aggressive today.
but for me, like Del Taco, like it really like when I say it has no taste, like it has no taste to identify itself as a food. Like because when you go to Taco Bell, at least it has like the flavor you're going for.
And everyone always tells me like, oh, you probably just got the wrong thing. I've had the crunchy tacos.
Dude, I've
had
tried
the
a lot.
tacos.
Exactly.
Like I've had the burritos. I even had the fucking burgers. I'm just like, this is garbage.
Actually,
It's bland.
We were just talking about this, how like Del Taco was rated one of the healthiest. They're like the top 10 healthiest burgers.
Oh, tell them what's number one.
No. The healthiest burger was apparently Whataburger.
Yeah, Whataburger. And I was telling him how it's the best place in the world to go have a beautiful burger.
I've been to Whataburger a few times.
No,
and it's kind of garbage.
Yeah,
and that shit is garbage.
I had to admit on the last episode that you were right on it. And
yeah, Whataburger is garbage.
But yeah, how many times did you try pressuring me to go?
Me pressuring you?
Not pressuring.
I
but
never
telling
pressured you.
me,
I
hey,
just like
go.
joking around, like, yo, let's go to Whataburger. But like, I knew it was already garbage.
Damn.
That sucks.
What was I gonna say? Forgot what I was.
Plus, I don't even think you have an option either. Like, even if you didn't want to eat it, it's like kind of like the only thing that's kind of quick.
Nah, there's a lot of fast food when I was living out in Phoenix. There's a bunch of it.
Was
it's
there
just like because I lived in LA all my life and there's no Whataburger out here.
and you're still living it.
Now, well, now that
you're
I
back.
come back, like
Yeah.
I don't miss Whataburger
But I was living in
whatsoever.
LA, but still living in LA.
No, but you know what I mean.
And then
Come
the
on.
Tupac song comes in the background to live and die in LA. You know what I mean? Shit.
Here we go.
You know, I just forgot. I forgot to format this new SD card, but it's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I just thought about it right now.
Technical issue. Yeah.
Yeah, technical issue. Bleep, bleep, bleep.
Yeah. Wait.
Sorry, I had to take a sip of my beer. Well, of my superior. Because I'm superior,
So
dog.
what kind of beer is this?
Yeah.
Like, this is the first time we ever see it.
It's amazing. Apparently it says cerveza, cerveza beer. Beer is
Hecho en
cerveza.
Mexico.
It looks
But
like
then the guy said that it's made here, so I'm assuming.
But it's crazy because it's only 10.14 ounces, and I've never seen that. They're usually like 12 or 16 ounces, or if you get
so
the tall cans.
what's the regular bottle?
They're
Or can?
usually the smaller cans are 12, but sometimes you can find like the slightly
So
smaller.
these are smaller then.
yeah, that's
So
smaller.
these are smaller.
Like there's like Coronitas and Modelitos, but I don't know.
It looks like a little
many ounces
caguamita,
is
you
that?
know? A little,
It
Oh,
is like
that's
a
true.
it is like a
'Cause
little
it
baby
is in
caguama.
glass.
little baby caguama.
I was asking the guy. They have barrilitos.
I don't know what is that.
It's literally almost the same thing, but it's in a little blue. It's a blue label. They call
'Cause
it.
I know there's like a bunch of other beers out in Mexico, but I don't really like them. Like the Bohemias, no me gusta.
Bohemias, Carta Blanca.
I do like Carta
Carta
Blanca.
Blanca.
Yeah, it's
What
pretty
else?
There's
good.
that other
Let's
one,
go
that
from
gallo one, right?
El Gallo.
There's one with a gallo in it. Like I forgot the name of it. It has like a rooster in the front.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's
I forgot-
Mexican though.
It is. I think Honduran or Guatemalan.
Yeah, I think so too.
It was country.
Indio too. You like Indio?
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever had Indio.
No?
Actually,
Indio, when it first came out, we were big on it. We were like, well, the band that my band, Los Pedos, we were so big on it. But I don't know what happened along the time. Like throughout the time, we're like, we kind of just went back more like through like the.
Well, it's funny because
Victoria.
the like as you grow, like your taste buds change.
Mm.
Because like my favorite type of beer in the beginning when I first started drinking were like wheat beers, like like a Blue Moon.
No. Wheat
beers.
Wheat beer.
Like
Yeah.
Blue Moons, like Shock
Yeah,
Top.
I actually still like a blue moon.
I still like
Yeah.
them, but it's no longer my go-to.
Shock Top, not so much.
Dude,
I
you
wasn't
had a
really a
Blue
big fan.
Moon like last weekend we went to go see 65.
I kind of got a little lit, yeah.
Dude, honestly,
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then-
I was having Blue Moons
And
too.
then that fucking dude fucked up all our orders. He mixed them all up, and I was
Yeah.
like,
No,
what the fuck
yeah.
is going on here?
Well,
I think he like you could tell he was like a new bartender because
No.
we like.
But then
Stephanie asked him for a drink, and he's like, "What is that?" I was like, "I don't know, bro. Like, it's in your menu." He's like, "All right, hold up." And he's in the back. He's like going through like a booklet, and he's like, "Okay, you put this, you put that." And I told Steph like, "I'm sorry, but this drink is gonna be garbage. Like, he doesn't know how to make it. He's trying to learn it."
Was the drink good?
Yeah, he gave it to us. I was like, "Hey, bro, like this is actually really good. Like, it's bomb."
Hey, good shit.
Like, Stephanie just like pounded
He's
it.
back
Like,
there
we ordered
looking at
one.
YouTube videos and shit.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that video, that one guy who goes to TJ. He's like, I'm about to get my teeth.
No. DJ.
DJ. Yeah, you're corrected today. Yeah.
Hey, dude.
We got the grammar police today.
Yeah. DJ.
El DJ.
Yeah.
There's that one guy who's like a TJ getting like, have you seen that video where he's like the dentist and like the dentist and then like they're like, oh, I'm about to get work done at dental work at DJ, and they're here googling on what to do.
Oh, I sent you that video.
Yeah,
they're on
you
YouTube.
You didn't see it?
Nah, I don't think.
Oh, that shit was funny,
Yeah.
dude. That's pretty much what he was at the bar.
They were looking up a tutorial how to do the fucking work on you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I kind of want braces now though.
Really? It's
Yeah.
too late. It's too late. You gotta admit it.
Yeah,
It's too late for everyone here.
dude. My
You're almost in your
cousin,
mid-30s.
my cousin was 45 and she had braces.
Yeah, it's because
Let me see your teeth.
I have
don't
Sonic
know.
teeth, dude.
Sonic teeth.
yeah. Have you seen the first Sonic though?
I knew you were
The
gonna say
first
that.
Sonic though.
I don't know,
gi-
bro. They
I
don't
gave him a
look,
picture.
but they don't look jacked up.
No, they're not. They're not
They're
fucked
too-
up, but they do need like. I was thinking honestly before I went to I went to a dentist starting before around November. I was actually thinking about removing all my teeth and just getting all.
What the?
No.
Yeah,
Dude, that's gonna
Yeah.
fuck you up even later.
Yeah.
I know everybody's doing it, but
Yeah.
I think I had sent them a comparison photo. Did I send you a
I
comparison?
already
photo?
showed him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was me. But damn, Turkey always comes up with like, the most random like things in his mind, and I'm like, fuck, he's right.
Nah, but honestly, bro, like your teeth ain't jacked up.
No,
Like
they're
my-
not jacked
my-
up.
my
You-
brother-
you just need a good cleaning, bro.
Yeah, my brother
Yeah.
had jacked up.
I just
teeth.
had a cleaning.
You need another one.
But then again, you need
Yeah,
a double
your breath
cleaning.
Maybe a third too.
You might need a third. You might need a third.
gotta
fucking-
stop
No,
eating
because
ass.
the reason is like, okay, yeah, to do that, the thing you're talking about, they have to like narrow down your teeth, and the thing is that they're gonna fuck up your nerves, and either way, they're gonna be there. You know what I mean? So they're still gonna rot. You know, and at one point they're gonna have to take them all off anyways, and now you don't have any teeth. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing is, when they take them off, the canals where your nerves used to be, they're more prone to get infected, and they'll fuck up your heart.
There's that new study that if you get like
root canals.
root canals, like
Yeah, the root canal thing. Yeah, they're saying that.
They cause fucking
Yeah.
There's been a lot of like connections.
Yeah.
Connections to
Even-
infections leading to the heart.
to
Yeah.
heart, anxiety, and some other shit. I forgot depression, even too. I think.
I think the
I don't know how
anxiety
that
and depression
works.
you
I
already
don't-
have.
Yeah, right.
That's just
you already
normal.
have those.
That comes with the blood, though, man.
Yeah.
I mean, my parents. I don't know. I think maybe my mom suffered a little bit from depression.
I mean, everybody goes.
I
Through
think,
that,
yeah,
bro.
I think
Everybody-
everyone does.
No, yeah, but I mean, there's certain levels, you know. There's certain levels.
There's levels to this shit.
There's levels.
There's
to this
definitely
shit.
levels to this
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, there's definitely levels.
This guy. Yeah. Yeah.
Is
Y'all
there an
crazy.
inside joke? I don't know.
No, it's not
No,
an
no,
inside
no.
joke. It's just
Is there an
that
inside
was
joke? I
funny.
don't know.
Hey, but going back to the beers though, I did forget to say the I think the beer that really did flop is Estrella Jalisco.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know
that
what?
flopped.
I
It
just told my
flopped.
dad last night, like,
But
hey,
isn't
that shit is garbage.
doesn't Dodgers still like?
Yeah, but they
because
because they have to.
Yeah, because we were watching the Mexico game against Great Britain,
Mhm.
and he starts asking me about like the Dodger Stadium. He's like, "When are you going next?" He's like, "Hey, is Estrella Jalisco still sponsoring like part of the stadium?" I was like, "Yeah, but like you know what? Like we go and we never get that beer.
They
Like,
sell
it's-
it, though.
it's-
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
like
sell
it's
it.
nasty.
Yeah, they have to because I'm pretty sure they have like a year-long contract.
Yeah, and then
I
other
think that's
than
been
the
for
stadium,
years, though.
I don't see it in liquor stores anymore.
I'm telling you, it flopped.
Yeah,
It
it's
flopped.
horrible.
Yeah.
Hey, now that we're talking about beers, can we talk about the Modelo? No, not Modelo. Is it Corona or Modelo?
The
Sandia?
Modelo Oro.
The Sandia one.
Oh, the Sandia one. It's good. It's tasty. It's a little sweet with the tiniest bit spiciness, but
It's a
good.
little weird.
It's
a
really
little-
good,
it's,
man.
It's weird.
Hon-
bro.
it's not a beer that you really need to like Like,
it's funny because I sent Manny this video where some dude was trying to make like this fancy drink.
oh yeah, he flips it upside down.
And it made no sense at the end. It just looks basic.
He's
it just
like
looks basic as fuck.
Yeah.
I think he pokes like 3 holes on the corners.
Nah, it's more than 3
And then-
holes.
and then
Just
the-
keep on poking.
and then there's one main
like,
one.
he didn't even make it look good or anything. Like it just looked like
I think
a kid came up
I
with
think it just makes sense because he didn't have a cup to pour all the ingredients in it, and just makes sense.
Nah,
To like,
he's just trying to be different.
Yeah.
It's just like these fancy bars are like, they grab like aguamas or like tall cans and they're putting like a rim outside of the can, not just like on the rim of the can, but the outside. Like, bro, like I'm not licking the can. Like I'm not gonna.
Yeah, like,
or think
this
about
chamoy.
the cut that you get on the because of the
Dude.
aluminum.
Yeah, like maybe some of the aluminum's like falling inside. Like, bro, what are you doing?
yeah.
Like, did I ever tell you this? One time we were drinking at Danny's, D-Rod's old house. Like we were drinking outside his place, and we were like probably fresh out of high school. We were drinking anyway, and I popped a beer. Like you know how you top the beer, you pop it in front of it, and then it just starts like bubbling up,
foaming up.
Yeah, so I
shoots
actually
out.
broke Turkey's like the lip, and he's still drunk. He still drank it like that, bro.
No. I think I took a little waterfall.
No, you went for it, bro. Oh yeah, you probably did waterfall it, but you went for it though.
But yeah, when you're drunk, you do stupid shit. You know? I mean, yeah.
That's why, like, if there's ever videos or like pictures of you, like when you're drunk, like,
Yeah,
you don't like looking at them. Like you're too embarrassed.
Yeah,
Like, nah, don't show
Lalo
me
keeps
that
sending
shit.
me this picture when I threw up outside of the shortstop, and
You said you had it,
That's
so
funny.
I ran into
the video
it.
you sent me last week, like, oh, Lalo at shortstop, and it's
He
just
keeps
some
fucking
dude, like,
sending me that
puking
same
at the
picture.
wall.
It's like he wants me to remember that day. Like,
It's because one time we were at shortstop, and also Mayor bought us fucking like turkey shots. He bought us
he
wild
bought us a
turkey,
lot of-
Wild
wild
turkey?
turkeys.
wild turkey.
Yeah.
And then
oh,
we're-
yeah, you guys
we're
were talking
like,
about this.
yeah, we were
yeah.
dancing. We were dancing in the dance floor and whatever, having a good time. And I don't know where freaking like Brian comes with the shots. And I'm like, oh, and I was like, nah, dude. You know how when you don't want to take a shot,
Yeah.
you just like, nah, dude.
Nah,
I already
I'm
have
good,
like,
I'm good,
I'm
yeah.
already feeling yucky about it.
Yeah.
So I was
Like,
like,
you know, if you continue drinking, your power.
No,
will
good.
you,
And I was like, all right, I'm gonna take
like,
it
you
like a
already
champ.
feel the bad hangover coming
Yeah,
on.
I was like, I'm gonna take it like a champ. I took it and I started dancing, but I'm like,
dude,
and then I don't know where, dude. Like on the bar, like on the dance floor, they have like little like where you can.
that's
put
like
your-
a bar.
yeah, it's like a bar where you could like put
It's
your
a
drinks
standing
and
bar,
shit.
yeah.
It's like on the dance floor. I just fucking puked all
Dude,
over the fucking shit, dude.
I kid you not, when I say this, you could see the projectile. Like it was like a fucking waterfall
Some
just coming out of
exorcist
his
shit.
fucking mouth. It looked like a rainbow. Like, but as soon as that happened, me and Brian just look at each other. We just start walking away from him. Dude. We're like, we don't want to be seen with this guy. You know, we don't know
Dude,
this guy.
I just puked and I think we left.
We just left,
And we were just dancing on the other side of the
and then we
room.
just went to the other
The
side.
security didn't kick you out or
No,
anything?
No, like definitely people smelled it because they were like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
here?
these guys is nasty smell.
Fuck.
Especially if it's chunky.
Está bien chunky esa madre.
Chunk chunk.
Yeah, that's funny. You guys always go to that story.
I know, dude.
Dude, I remember that one time even I went with you and
You went to the shortstop?
yes, dude,
Yeah.
I got him fucked up there and this was like I can't remember. He got to the point where like si ya saben cómo me invito. No, si ya saben
No,
cómo
that
me
was a
pongo
Hot the
pa que.
Moon.
No, it was. I have video of it, bro.
It
I'm
wasn't
saying-
that a Hot the Moon?
No, we're
Yeah.
gonna.
I just
Why
remember
you
the
guys
only
video
time I remember going to shortstop was when everyone was looking for me and I was outside like buying tamales and hot dogs off like
No,
the,
we were
the
buying
lady
hot dogs.
outside.
We were buying hot dogs, and that's the time that you're like. I even have a video of it. I was going through my Instagram like the other day because I was looking for a
Yeah,
picture.
you tag me like every once in a while on that video, like, bro, come on.
That
No,
was
dude,
it.
it's
That
like-
was the one that you were like all fucked up outside the shortstop. We were outside like down the CVS down the street. I forgot what it was, but you were there. And I have the video. You're like,
Yeah, I think there is like a CVS down the block.
it's like a CVS. Now I
right
think
down
it's
Echo
like
Park.
now it's like a Sprouts or something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Have you gone to the gold room down the?
Yeah, I used to go to the Gold Room a lot.
Yeah.
I haven't been there in maybe 5 years. something like that.
Hey, remember when?
As a matter of fact, I saw a World Cup game there.
Remember? We did too, and I got a parking ticket outside.
Remember when you guys used to kick it at that bar by you guys' work? And
How the Moon.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. How the Moon.
Lalo said they broke it down. No, like they tore it down.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, it got shut down. They moved to Sunset. No, Hollywood Boulevard.
They moved to Hollywood.
Damn.
And then I think it only lasted like a few weeks.
Oh, so it's not.
Nah, they completely took it down.
Yeah,
and then when we were in Chicago, we actually passed by.
Oh, we did go.
Yeah, the one in Chicago. But
so there's one in Chicago.
We didn't go.
Too?
We just passed by.
No, I went to the one in New York actually.
Oh no,
but that was like 2016.
There's a couple of them.
Yeah, so How the Moon is supposed to be like this chain of bars. Like they're all over the U.S. I don't know if that's still a thing now, but
yeah. It's kind of like the House Blues. They started
kind of in a way, yeah. But like we used to go because like I mean we worked there at City Walk, Universal Studios.
Yeah, you guys used to just go there,
upstairs and get fucked up. And then like we got like hookups with the bartenders and the security.
Shout out to Mike. What's his Mike?
Oh, bro, I don't remember.
Dude, I remember you guys used to like
remember Panda.
Used to all go there.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, like we wouldn't get charged for the cover.
Damn.
I wasn't even 21, and they would let me in. They wouldn't charge us for the drinks. Like we would run up a tab with like quite a few $100s, and they just wanted like a few dollars a tip. Like they knew we were making minimum wage. They knew we only.
But at the same time, you guys hooked them up on parking.
Yeah, we hooked them up parking because they weren't allowed to park there.
Yeah.
But I'll be like, yo, if you see this car with this person, let them in for free. And then they'll always shout me out like, oh, hey, come through. Like I got you.
Those nights were wild, man. I just
because eventually
I miss those drunk nights, bro.
Dude, I remember going to those.
Eventually, I got hooked up there. I got hooked up at the Saddle Ranch, like not just with drinks, but with food as well. I got hooked up at Samba.
As a matter of fact,
Samba was kind of expensive because Samba was like $50 to $60 a person for the plates, and this was like back in 2009. Like that's a lot of money for one.
Hey, since you went to Mario World in Japan, are you gonna go to the one here in Hollywood?
It's smaller than the one in Japan, but I don't.
Yeah, it's only like a fraction of the.
Yeah, because apparently the one here in Hollywood, Universal Studios Hollywood, they only have like the Mario Kart. Like,
really?
And that's it. And then in Japan they have that, and then they have a Yoshi's Island.
But over there, it's the whole theme park, right? It's the whole.
No, it's not
Mario?
the whole theme park. They have their own section at the back of the park, just like the one here.
Oh, kind of like what Harry Potter got.
Yeah. Something similar.
Because Harry Potter took up a lot of space for.
Yeah, that's.
I never even been to that. Is it good?
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty cool. If you're into Harry Potter, like the castle looks nice.
Dude, I've never seen a movie.
God damn.
I never seen one or never read a book. Never.
I find that very interesting because you're into like that type of like.
Yeah, I'm more Lord of the Rings guy.
Yeah.
Wait,
that's what I'm
how
saying.
did you even know about like that line when we were recording the Lalo and Turkey go to Sonics?
Oh, because at the time someone let me borrow the DVDs, but I never watched them.
But you knew that line pretty well. You're like,
yeah, because you could see it. You could see it. We're watching the movie.
Oh, that's like.
But I never watched it completely. I never seen none of the sequels or anything.
I'm not lying. They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
Yeah,
they're not excellent, but they're pretty good.
I think, and they made the spinoff, which is the Fantastic Beasts, right?
Yeah, those are kind of garbage.
Those are garbage.
Yeah,
there's a garbage.
Yeah,
Garbage. I'm looking for this video, man.
I'm not I'm not a fan of Lord of the Rings. Like I've tried watching the first movie so many times, and I always fall asleep.
You don't know what you're missing out on, bro.
I know what I'm missing.
Yeah, you don't know what I'm missing out.
I'm all right. I'm good. I don't have to go through that.
I don't.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
I don't watch the news. I don't know what you guys want. You guys are geeks sometimes, and I can't relate to you guys.
I mean,
and it's fine.
That's kind of true.
I just can't relate to those stuff. I don't know why.
I've tried getting Lalo to watch like anime for a good while, and he just will not.
I can't get into anime either.
But why though? Like, this is awesome.
I think. Well, now it's more.
I mean, if you're into Lord of the Rings, like I could give you like some suggestions. Like it's kind of similar to like the Lord of the Rings realm, but
I think back in the day when it's the whole thing started, like the craze for anime, like everything was dubbed. Like majority of shit was dubbed, and everybody was into like either
anything on Toonami.
Yeah, just reading the subtitles. Like I never like reading subtitles. It just tuned me out of just watching it.
Really,
I can't focus on like reading and then.
See, I don't know if it's because I watch anime, but nowadays, like even if I'm watching like a brand new movie, brand new show, whatever, I have to have subtitles on.
Yeah, I have it on because like a lot of times when you, especially when you're watching like a brand new show, sometimes they say words that you can't understand what they're saying. I don't know if people pick it up so quick.
Like Ombla and Gouda and Bagara.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what you ever.
Hey, but going back to Lord of the Rings, hey, give it another shot, bro. You gotta give it another shot. That's the best trilogy.
I like
ever
the game
made
on PS2, the Return of the King. That was an awesome.
Oh, the
game.
one on PS2.
Yeah, that game was awesome.
Yeah, they made one for I think every movie.
Maybe I don't remember. I just remember Blockbuster was shutting down. I want to go start buying like some used games and movies.
Blockbuster, dude.
And I saw Lord of the Rings for like $5. I was like, all right.
I was never a Blockbuster guy. I used to go to either Hollywood
video
or 2020 video.
Not so much.
No?
And then there was this place on Vermont and Adams.
Yeah.
Next to a Rouse. There used to be a video place there. And then down the street there was I don't know what it was, that chicken place called on Vermont and
Olympian Burger.
That's Olympian Burger,
yeah.
where they sell the chicken with the salad and the fries.
Yeah, that's Olympian Burger.
And then there was another one there we used to go to.
That was on Vermont, passing Adams.
Yeah, it was between Jefferson and Adams.
Yeah, that was a good spot. But I used to go there as a kid. That's all I know about the place. I never really went there as an adult. I probably just I think randomly one time me and you went to that Olympian Burger.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I'm still looking for this video, dude.
Fuck that video. Keep talking over here.
For real,
I'm sorry, dude. I really want.
Come on, dude.
Focus on. Here we go. I found it. Hold on. Listen to Manny get crazy.
Hold on, say it again. Do it again.
That was at the short stop, and I think I even tagged it too. Oh my man, still playing. Yeah, dude, we were fucked up at fucking short
What year
stop.
is that?
Damn, let me see. 2014, dude. October 8th. I don't know why it's not letting me block the sound, but you were drunk as
10 years.
Oh shit, almost 10 years. God damn, how long have I known you?
Since 2009. It's the year I graduated high school and I started working for Universal.
Damn.
Was he your boss?
No, I was more like
you just knew him from.
I was like his lead, or what do you want to call it? But yeah, he was my bitch though, for sure. Not his boss, but he was my. Pew, 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 pew.
Who'd you know first, Brian or him?
No,
Brian.
Actually, no, I knew Brian first. Yeah,
I knew Brian first
because Brian was already a dispatcher, so he was the one telling us like what to do, where to go.
Oh, okay.
Brian was the one trying to tell me who to flirt on and who not to flirt with.
Oh,
oh shit! I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Nah. I love you, Brian. I love you, Oso Mayor.
Oso Mayor.
Oso Mayor.
El champurrado.
El champurrado. I was just talking about that story, how the champurrado came about, but
With who?
with Brian.
Oh,
Yeah,
why are you telling him? He was there.
he wasn't there.
Yeah,
He was like.
He was part of the group chat when it happened.
Yeah, but I don't think he really got it.
Yeah, sometimes when you text champurados, like he's just not all there.
Yeah,
He's like not paying attention to us.
He's not all there.
Like,
You heard it first
like,
here.
we're there like texting, but he'll never reply.
Damn, you hear that?
Like I don't even think he's even reading the messages.
You hear that?
So
Oso
today I called him because I have borrowed his card for like the last 2 weeks, and so
Shout out to him, dude.
So I hit him up and I go like, hey dude, I left your car, and he texted me something back. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna call him, and he goes like, dude, I'm in a meeting, like, and then he goes like, you always call me at the weirdest time. I'm like, at that point is the weirdest time all the time because you never fucking answer. Like, you know what I mean?
Yo, that's crazy. That's what I told him. Because I'll call him, and he's like, hey, I don't know if you know this, but you called the wrong number. And I was like, what you mean? Like, no, this ain't Lalo. This is Brian. And I was like, I know who the fuck this is. I'm the one calling you. He's like, no, it's because you never call me. I was like, I never call you because you never answer.
Yeah, because you see, also my
keep this conversation going. I gotta do some. I gotta take care of some business.
Actually, I do
Oh,
got
just
to
calling sick already.
I'm already clocked in. So let me take care of some stuff, and I'll be back.
I do need a 5-minute break though.
Yeah,
Hey, so are you excited for your Guadalajara trip?
yeah, you're excited.
I haven't been there since I was 14. I don't remember much. But
¿Te vas a ir a charrear allá o los charreos, o jaripeo?
I don't know. the first thing I was thinking of, like, I'm gonna go buy a Tejana over there.
Una torta ahogada.
I'm gonna go buy some
Hey, no, you know what you
boots.
should do? You should definitely hit up the Vicente Fernandez big store.
It's alright.
And buy yourself like a nice like little Tejana or
I'm
some
alright.
boots.
My boy over here said it's alright.
It's alright.
Dude,
I need to go to a good
It's
store.
alright.
I mean, obviously it's better stuff, but you better hit up it's like near the airport. It's on the way to the airport. Actually on the way coming back from the airport too. So whenever you go, you'll see it right away. You can't miss it.
Well, it's not really my trip, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I don't know what are the plans. I don't really know much about this trip. Like I said, it's
Honestly,
not mine. I'm just joining.
That's the best way to go when you expect nothing.
I don't know, because like every single trip
Are
I've
you a
ever
planner?
taken, yeah, I'm a planner.
But
But I'm a planner only when I go on like trips.
you're like this guy over here, huh?
What do you mean?
Like this guy over here. He likes planning every fucking thing out when he goes on trips. Like,
Yeah, see,
He's
when
he's
you're
like,
on
no,
a
he's like-
trip, when
he's
you're on
like-
vacation, or how like the British people say when you're on holiday.
he's like, no,
You
we're
need to have
going,
a game plan.
we're gonna go eat here. No, we're going to go over here. He already knows where he's
Yeah,
gonna go.
you need to have a game plan when you're on vacation.
But sometimes you just want to be a little
like
spontaneous.
I get it. But if you're spontaneous like that and you're going to a place you've never been to before, like,
Well,
it's just
you've
gonna be-
been there.
No,
Now
I've
you're going
been
as an
there.
adult, and you're really gonna have a good time because
yeah, I
now
know, but like,
when you're a kid, when you're a kid, you're obviously you're
but like I said, this trip is different because we're going for
a
like,
birthday,
Yeah, we're going for a birthday.
family birthday.
Yeah, it's a family birthday. So we're not out there to actually vacation and party. Like, we're not staying in
Well,
the
you
city.
kind of know if it's a party in Mexico, it's a party.
Yeah, but that's
It's not like it's not here like we're just here
Okay,
for a cake.
But the party's on a Saturday, and that Saturday is the Clásico Tapatío, and I want to go to the Clásico Tapatío, and I can't go because this party's happening.
Okay, you're there Thursday, Friday, you're gonna party. Okay, yeah, you might not go to the game, you're still partying.
We're going to Guadalajara, but we're not staying in Guadalajara.
Yeah, you're staying in Tonalá.
No. We're-
Hey, whoa, don't give his coordinates away.
Yeah,
you don't know
for
who's looking
real,
after
bro.
him.
Who's
Damn.
gonna know? Who's gonna know?
We need him to come back, bro,
Friends are
in
gonna
one
come
piece.
with
You
a
know what I mean?
sniper and shit.
You have the cartels listening to us from all the shit we've been talking.
Next thing you know, you get a fucking call from WhatsApp and shit. You're like, what's going on? What's going on?
Let's keep WhatsApp out of this.
El Whats.
I never understood, like, what's the big deal with WhatsApp?
I never got it either. Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
it's.
like-
I guess okay.
Like, okay, I get it. Like, you could text and call family members, but
No, no,
what's
no,
wrong
I-
with just using your phone?
I think
like,
the thing is,
It
like,
replaced the calling cards. If you think
yeah.
about it.
Well, it's encrypted. Everything's encrypted, so you
Yeah,
can't trace
okay.
anything, according to them.
oh yeah, I get that, but
So you can use your phone as a burner, over there. It's like, you know what I mean. Your phone is sort of a
Turkey,
burner.
You know too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know too
Yeah.
much. Like, who you calling out there? Who you
Yeah,
texting?
who do you be calling?
What's
out
your
there?
name?
Yeah.
Or what's his name? We don't judge around here.
But
It's
what,
alright, bro.
well, WhatsApp really changed the game
And
for a lot.
And
And WhatsApp really changed the game for Mexico because if you think about it,
Can you elaborate on that since you used it a lot?
I used it
You
for
used it extremely a lot.
yeah. I had no choice. I mean, it was just better.
No,
than-
you had a choice. You chose that route.
Well, anywho, I'm just saying it replaced the calling cards. You guys remember the calling cards,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And by the way, they don't sell those anymore.
They don't
No,
sell
they
them
don't.
anymore.
Yeah.
But people are there was that one dude. Remember how I was talking about that
Can
one
you
doc-
explain what's a calling card for the people that don't know?
Can you explain it?
Okay, so a calling card, in order for you to call international, you would go to like a store, like a liquor store, a
what?
convenience, a liquor store,
Or a
Oh,
convenience
okay.
store? Yeah.
or a convenience store, and you will buy like what it is. I don't know, like just like a think about it as a gift card.
The best ones were the charro with the horse on
Yeah.
the picture.
That's funny 'cause they always have,
They always showed a
weird
picture of a
designs.
charro with a
It was
horse.
always a Mexican.
That was the
theme
best
on it,
card
right?
you could go for.
So you would buy this card, and then you will dial the A100 number, and once you dial A100 number, you will dial like the code that was in back of the
Yeah,
card,
like the barcode or the
and
pin.
then that will
yeah.
give you the minutes to give you international calling. So you will.
Well, that's a good description. I didn't even think about, like, it is kind of like a prepaid card.
Yeah, it's like a
Like a
prepaid card.
yeah,
Yeah, so
yeah.
we pretty much would call, and then you would call like to Mexico, and this is how a lot of people would.
This is before,
Communicate.
like, yeah, long distance call was
Yeah,
free.
before long distance. Now, if you have T-Mobile or AT&T, they allow you to do international calling. But for me, when I use WhatsApp because everybody was already on the WhatsApp out there. Like
El Watts.
no one ever really calls anybody through anything else. Like your regular number, it's always Watts. Even if you have like AT&T in Mexico and I have AT&T in Mexico, I wouldn't contact you.
Hey, let me ask you this.
Regular text.
How do you know about all this?
I had to grow up.
Are you so familiar with
I
this?
grew up in the slums of Mexico, you know. No, that I for the most part for the calling cards, because my dad would always call Mexico. My mom would always call Mexico. I remember
that the only reason why you know about all this?
That's one of the reasons.
And PayPal Zoom, right?
Wow. You would go there, huh? You will go there.
Yeah, tell us about PayPal Zoom too.
PayPal Zoom it's an app that my mom uses to send money to my uncles. It's like PayPal, what it is, but international.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
So we learn something every day.
Yeah, so, I mean,
how often did you use it?
I didn't use it. My mom used it pretty often.
And how much money did you send?
I didn't send. Through my mom's phone, I would send pretty often good money. You know,
we're not talking about your mom. We're talking about you.
Oh, talking about me. I probably send maybe like $1, $2 here and there. Yeah, you know, $1 and $2 go a long way in Mexico sometimes.
Hey, I forgot to tell you. Tell them that place where they take you underground. That restaurant. You should tell them. They could.
I don't remember. It was
remember?
It was a tour we took.
It was around Tequila, for sure.
It was
actually, you know what? It wasn't Tequila. It was around the surrounding areas.
Yeah,
of Tequila.
we went there on the first time, well, the only time me and Turkey ever went. We took there was a. I mean, you're not staying in a hotel. No, what you could do, honestly, if you are gonna go to Tequila and they don't want to drive you guys, it's the best.
We're staying. Apparently, where we're staying is like 20-30 minutes away from Tequila. So when we go to Tequila, like we're just gonna go back home.
The best, honestly, for me, because I'm not a tequila drinker, and even neither is he. But obviously, you're in Tequila, you're gonna drink tequila.
Yeah, that's a
if you're in the actual tequila area, they have like tequila ice cream, like the garrafa bomb. It could be a little sweet too, but it's really good.
I don't know. It's just because of all the drinking that we had, like I said, at Hot the Moon, the bar we used to go to, I puked so many times off tequila that now I smell it, I taste it, and I immediately.
No, that one's.
Can I tell you something? Like tequila is one of those ones that I look back. I was like, when I think about tequila, I think about when I was younger, and how terrible it was because we didn't drink it right.
We just drinking straight up like $10 Jose Cuervo bottles.
Yeah, when you're a kid, when you're younger, like in your early 20s, you're thinking like, oh yeah, I'm trying to get fucked up, and that's not what tequila is, bro. Tequila is nice to like sip on, enjoy, and in the times when we went, we were still like we were like already like close to our our late 20s already, and that's kind of when I got a little more appreciation for tequila, and we got pretty drunk on that fucking buzz, huh?
Yeah, we got drunk in the bus.
Yeah, well, and that bus.
Yeah. Oh, in the bus.
Well, it wasn't a bus. It was like a fucking combi. Like it was like what a combi is. It's a van, pretty much.
Yeah.
And a combi. There you go. And we remember we got on the little combi, and then like they had like a bucket of tequila with
that bucket like to puke.
No, a bucket for like they had tequila in it, and it had like the mixers, like you know your Peñafiel, your squirt, and whatever. And we'd just be mixing it. I think at one point I was like giving like everybody, y'all better drink, remember?
Yeah, man. The food out there is good though. The food.
Yeah, fuck the tequila. Just go for the food,
dude. I remember that once. That I don't know the one next to the bus. Remember, there's a bus on the second floor across the street. No, at the restaurant, there's a bus on top. I guess that was.
Oh, that was torta ahogada. That was torta ahogada. Dude. Oh, actually, that restaurant that we went to, they have a spot here in
remember the one
in Downey area.
Remember the one we went to that had also La Bicicleta?
Oh, La Bicicleta is good. If you go to Don Jose La Bicicleta.
But that's like in Guadalajara though. Like
it's like the city. The city. But it's still fucking good, dude.
You know, it's weird. Guadalajara reminds me about like it has like an LA feel. Like it feels like you're in LA. I don't know. It just feels like LA.
Nah, it feels like Portland for sure.
Never been to Portland.
So. But yeah, he gets all like serious.
Oh shit!
But no, you know, I was telling you how Guadalajara is a sister city to Portland.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they look alike.
No, they just have the same
population.
the ambiance and everything. Yeah, so Am I wrong?
Why you giving me a death stare, dude?
I don't know. You're
know.
trying to correct me over here.
Well, I mean, I think sister cities don't look alike, but they have a lot of familiar things about them.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Very, very similar.
I don't know anything about this.
I don't even know. Okay, so sidetrack.
Well, anywho, if you go to Guadalajara, when you go to Guadalajara, make sure you have a torta ahogada. Make sure you have it in the bag.
Like your Coke, your Fanta, put it in a bag.
You bite the corner of the bag and you start chewing. Unfortunately, I can't even bite. I can't bite like bags anymore, so I can't even eat in a bag.
Why would you buy the bag?
Cause okay, so they put a torta ahogada like in one of the clear bags.
Yeah, no, I get it, but
and then you bite the bag. Then you bite the corner of the bag, but I can't bite
to open it.
Yeah, I can't bite it. I can't bite the corner of the bag. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm telling you, my teeth are all fucked up. That's why I'm trying to go to get new teeth before I suck in your mouth.
Sounds like we need to make a trip to TJ.
We should go make a trip to. I was excited, dude, but I think Brian. Like
is backing out.
Like was
like the usual.
No, I think Brian was like really like doing some like dark fucking witchcraft to make sure they cancel or
he wasn't trying to go.
So he wasn't trying to go.
He was starting to regret it.
Yeah. So, but I mean, over there is just so much fun,
No, it's not.
Oh yeah, so much fun. Oh, when TJ, it's so much fun, man.
That's just ugly as hell.
Dude, that's just ugly as fuck. But dude, I will take you to the best breweries and then y'all will take you to the best fucking tacos. I will take you to the best, even to the best pupusas. Best pupusas I ever had, dude. I'm not gonna lie. So anybody who's listening,
I'm not about to go to TJ and like, yo, let me get some pupusas.
No, exactly. This is the reason why. Let me tell everybody who's listening to this. Anybody who goes to TJ, if you go to Rosarito, I forgot the name of it, but it's near Rosarito by the Papas and Beer. It's a little maybe like another 10-minute drive from the distance, but it's in Rosarito. There's this place. Just type in pupusas. There's this place. This immigrant family from Salvador who got stuck there, and they built their own restaurant selling Salvadorian food. And dude, I kid you not, best fucking pupusas I ever had. And it's crazy because it's Rosarito. It's Salvador. You would think. You wouldn't think it's possible having a pupusa.
Sounds to me like you need to take Champurrado and have him.
Yes, I was hoping that by now
you were just gonna take him.
Yeah, I was gonna take him. I mean, because like the bands that I wanted to see at that show, they were gonna it was only like they were playing towards the end, they were gonna play towards the end. So I wasn't trying to like be there the whole day. So I was thinking like early in the day and midday, I could take them to the spots, and in the night, we'll end up at the show. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. But it happened when it happened. What had to happen
at this day and age? Are you still willing to go through like full days at like music festivals? Because that's what you were going for. You were going to a music festival, right?
Yeah, but like I told you, dude, like I wasn't trying. I would only go if it's like, because a lot of times when I go to a music festival, of like, there's a lot of bands that I want to see. If it's just one band that I want to see, then okay, I'm okay with like missing whatever.
Most of it?
Yeah, I'm okay with missing most of it. Like, oh, okay, last time I saw them, they're okay. But if it's a band that I listen to constantly, like I'm not gonna miss it. Well, when you go to like music festivals, like you go to a lot of raves. I know
as often anymore.
You probably show up like towards the middle of the day, right?
I used to show up kind of early and then stay there all night. And I'm talking about like when I used to go to EDC, I would show up before they open. So I would show up like around 5:30 p.m. And I will be there till like 4:30 in the morning.
Well, EDC,
but I can't do that
because you've been to EDC Mexico and EDC Vegas, right? But did you ever go to the one here by where Coliseum was?
No.
Okay, I didn't go to it. I was
still in high school. I was like in the 11th grade when they did the last one.
I went to high school like down the street from there, and I never went to it. But I remember when the girl died or whatever. Yeah. That's when it moved to Vegas. They moved to Vegas. But is there a big difference from Mexico and the one in Vegas?
There's a big difference in a sense where the community is different.
Which
because
what would you say is better, or
I mean,
how would
Vegas
you
is Vegas is the biggest one, and they stay till like 4:35 in the morning. So it's always the best one. That's like their.
That's the reason why they do a
that's
lot
like
of
their
drugs and
poster
those
child.
things, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The one in Mexico, it's over by midnight, and the people just go. Like you could tell, the people just go because they do like the music, but they don't really know the culture behind like the rave scene. But it's starting to become in a way where like
They're
the people-
copycatting a little bit.
in a way, yeah.
A little late, right? A little too late.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like they're starting to like follow like the DJs that were big a few years ago. They're barely starting to dress like how people go dress here in Vegas. In a sense where like if you ever gone to a rave, like most of the women go like almost butt ass naked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's barely starting to happen in Mexico. The one in Mexico also is all ages. So I've seen like children like run around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, even like kids like in
So
strollers.
Vegas, it isn't all ages.
In Vegas, it's not all ages. It's I do think it's 18 and over. It's not 21 and over. But
Okay.
the one in Mexico, it is all ages. And then the one in Mexico too, like, I mean, it's Mexico, so it's a lot cheaper. So you see a bunch of Americans.
I mean,
Like, that's a given.
can we give a little example of like how much would you pay for a beer there and over here?
Oh, I don't remember.
And I could tell you because
I
I've been
think-
to a couple festivals out there.
I think we were paying 180 pesos
Okay,
for
yeah,
a beer.
but I mean, okay, so the festivals that I went to in Guadalajara or in Mexico in general, I think it was like 180 for like the 180 pesos, like maybe like what 550. I mean, my bad, like $8.
Okay, but how would they give you the beer? Because I'm gonna tell you how they give you the beer in EDC Mexico.
Well, for the most part, they have people like walking around, like
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
big tray,
uh-huh.
and you buy the beer, and
Are the beers ice cold?
it depends. It
'Cause
depends.
that ain't-
If
that ain't-
it's like a fresh guy with a brand new fucking thing,
Yeah,
you know, but they sell like hotcakes, bro. So a
yeah,
lot
they
of
do.
so a lot of times these guys are just going back and filling up for more
Yeah.
and shit. And then I
Yeah,
don't know.
because that's one thing I noticed. Like, if you go to the bars, there's not a long line at the bars. And that's because there's a bunch of people walking around with
Yeah.
beer, selling the beer.
Or even
so you don't have
sometimes-
to like leave your place.
Yeah, or even sometimes they walk like with this like the little pad, and then you have to. Well, I mean, for the last times that I went, they give you a wristband, and the wristband has a chip, and you have to go like
Or
recharge.
you pay with the
You pay
the
you
wristband,
you
yeah.
pay for whatever like amount of money you want to put in it, and then they just scan your little bracelet,
Yeah.
and then they fill your beer up. But what I
Well,
remember,
The only thing I don't like from like buying the beer out there is like, it doesn't matter if I'm at a music festival, if I'm at a bar, or if I'm like watching like a game, like whether it's like at the Azteca, at the Universitario for like Pumas, like they grab like the beers and they just like pour them upside down into the cup, and you're just drinking nothing but foam. It's just horrible.
it depends on who your pour is though.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They just grab the 2 bottles and they just pour them
Yeah,
upside
yeah,
down.
yeah. It's
They're
too,
just trying to pour the beer as fast as possible because there's a long
There's a
line
long
behind
line.
you. And
But
like,
that's
that's what I don't like.
if you let it chill, if you let it chill, like
Eh.
I will get If you let it chill, it would definitely be. Oh shit, my bad.
I just want to chill.
Yeah, if you let it just chill for a little bit, it will definitely turn into liquid or it will like loses. But I mean, that's the best way to pour a beer. Apparently, if you get like more foam, but I'm not sure if you're supposed to get that much foam.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be too much.
Not
foam.
so much.
Nah,
You're supposed to get a nice little crown.
Nah, because in Germany they give you those big ass mugs, and that big ass mug is like a whole liter, so it's only supposed to be about an inch
I mean,
worth of foam.
since you've been to Europe, did you ever try a warm beer?
Yeah, I had cask beer.
That's what it's called.
In,
Yeah.
in London.
They have
Yeah,
that
where they
in,
have
in
to pump
Portland.
it. Yeah, they have to pump it out of the cask.
Yeah, they have that in Portland, dude.
Did you like it?
In the pubs. I didn't have it. No,
It's
I
just
haven't had
nasty.
it. No, I
It's like
haven't.
super thick too.
Our
It kind of tastes like chocolate milk to me with alcohol.
our guitar player for the band that I'm playing for, Chincha Berrinches, he actually drinks his IPAs warm.
Ugh.
And I asked him, dude, you don't like how do you like that? He goes like, I'm just used to it. Like, it's just like, I was like, no, dude, like, you don't drink them like that. But I mean, hey, shout outs to you, Oscar.
Yeah, I had a friend that he would drink the beers warm, like straight out of like his trunk. They'll be in this trunk like the whole week.
Oh no, I mean at that point they're burnt.
Yeah, but he'll be like, "Oh, that's okay. Like they fuck you up a lot quicker."
Yeah,
and I was like, "Nah, that's not true."
And
And I would drink like 2 Bud Lights. I was like, "Hey man, I kind of feel this. Like, I think you're right. There's some science to this."
yeah, there is. No, honestly, I don't know if it because it's alcohol because it's burning.
Yeah,
Maybe that's how it. Yeah, I
I
don't know.
don't know, but
But that's why when
I thought
you're
it was weird.
maybe that's what maybe when it hits your stomach, it warms up a little bit. Maybe that's why.
por eso te da chorro.
Oof, chorro, dude. The chorro life is good, man.
Ugh.
Nah, actually, you know what? I hate having chorro, but it makes me lose a lot of weight when I do it. Definitely.
Are you weighing yourself before and after?
No, but I just feel it. I feel less bloated for sure. I'll tell you that. Like
That's the issue with beer. You just get bloated.
some guy was telling me that I'm supposed to like poke like the side of my liver like this, like every time you're done drinking, so you could like not get like that beer bloat, you know.
Or you could just not drink beer.
Not too, but do you not want to drink beer?
No, I love beer.
I mean, what are you excited for, Guadalajara? Is there anything that you're excited for?
I'm. That's what I was telling Turkey. Like, I'm the type of person that, like, if I'm the one that wants to go to a place, like, I'm the one that's gonna be planning everything. Like, okay, this day we're gonna go here. The following day we're gonna go there.
The Chiva game, man.
Yeah, like if it was up to me, I would go to the Chiva Atlas game. Like, you know, the Clásico Tapatío. But we're going for a family birthday party, and like I pretty much have no say in, like, you know, the planning.
I mean, you have
'Cause
no say, but you can squeeze something in there, dude.
I mean, I've already asked, like, okay, like, I need to know, like, exactly where are we staying. That way I know, like, what's around the area, see if I want to go see something. But, like, no one ever tells me anything, so I'm just gonna go, and
I'm just being dragged along the ride.
no, I'm not being dragged,
That's
but, like, you know, I'm just gonna go
what you
with the
get
flow.
for not inviting me, dude. I would have been like, yo, I'm
Fuck
gonna go
you.
to the game, and you would have been
Fuck
like, all right, I'll go with you.
I told you. The moment I knew that there was plans on going, I told you.
I'll buy my flight right now.
Buy it right now, then.
I'll buy my flight right now. And you're gonna
You're
be
not
like,
down, fool.
I'm always down, fool. I'm just kidding. I'm probably not down because I gotta watch WrestleMania.
Oh my god, bro.
But yeah, we'll
Grow
look into that after the pod. I mean, I love Guadalajara, dude. Like Guadalajara.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know that.
It's one of my favorite cities, dude.
Yeah, I know that.
I will live there.
Yeah,
When
you almost did.
Now, no. In general, besides all the bullshit that I went through, like I would genuinely live out there when I retire.
I don't know if I would move there when I retire, but I have thought about, like, you know, when I retire, like, you know, the next 30 years, I don't want to be here. I would want to go down to Mexico.
Yeah, I don't want to be in the States for sure.
Yeah. Cause, like, I mean, like you said, like you've been there, like your family's from there. Like, there's just a whole different vibe. Like, there's like,
yeah,
it's
dude.
just relaxing out there is like,
yeah.
I don't know how to explain it, but it's just a whole different vibe.
Well,
There's like no worries.
That's exactly what me and Turkey were talking about the other day. How, like, just Mexico just brings out like the best in you, pretty much. Like, it really just, a lot of people get like the wrong like idea of Mexico, and, you know, oh, it's dangerous and whatnot. But it's probably one of the safest countries in the world.
I don't know about all
Nah,
that.
it's not the safest one. You know who the safest country in the world is right now?
Let me take a guess. I'm not sure, actually.
Salvador.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Salvador's one
I
of
did
the
see that.
Salvador's one of the safest
Because of the
countries.
precedent is like,
Yeah, and
Like-
I was pushing like all like, you know, a lot of shit. I mean, I feel bad for like, you know, the people who did crimes and everything.
you
how
feel
they
bad.
get,
I don't feel bad for them.
No, I mean, I
They
feel
chose
bad.
to do all that crime.
Yeah, I
and
know,
kill
but I
people
feel
and
bad
steal.
to a certain extent where like
Fuck
maybe
'em.
you know, yeah, I understand like they fucked up, but I don't think they still don't need to be like treated like animals, you know, like they're still people at the end of the day, and if they're already paying their time,
But they
just
chose that lifestyle. They chose to start like killing and like steal. Like,
No, and I understand that. Like, I think anybody. I think there's like a lot of repercussions. So when it comes to when you do bad things as a human, but I don't think you need to be like, you know, still be treated like animals. Yeah, you're pretty much already in jail. What was the worst thing you're gonna do now?
I mean, there's still a lot of things you could do from inside the pen.
Yeah, I mean that
happens here all the time. That happens in Mexico all the time.
But I mean, I do like the fact that I do like the fact that Salvador is cleaning up, and I think it's the best route they could go to because they needed that. I think that guy's young. That president's like really young. It's like what, like early 20s, like mid 20s.
Oh, I don't know about all that.
Maybe
he's
30s.
young, but I don't know
maybe
about
30s.
that young.
Let me look it up.
Google it.
Voy a googlearlo.
Should I ask your boy before he took off?
I know, dude.
Turkey.
Let me see. President. Oh, so let me see. Okay, so his name is he has a weird name. Nayib Bukele. And he is born so he's born 81. So he's definitely what, 30 something, like 38. Oh shit, not bad. What's that?
The math.
I don't know what the math is though. Oh, he's 41. Sorry. 38. I was close. 38, 41.
I knew his age once you said 81. The funny thing is, I was born in 91, and I guess like after a while, like it just don't keep up with your age.
Yeah,
like you don't give a fuck about like your birthdays anymore.
Okay, you know, because I was born.
Hold on. So like I was with my mom today. Like I didn't go to work today. I hanged out with my mom this morning. She went to go get her citizenship.
Congrats to your mom, though.
Thank you.
Congrats to your mom.
And my mom was telling me like, "Oh, you're turning 32." I was like, "No, mom, I'm already 32."
Already 32. Yeah.
And I was like, "Hold up, how old am I?" And I pulled up the calculator and started doing the math. I was like, holy shit, I am 31. I've been telling people I'm 32 this whole past year.
Yeah, I even asked you.
Yeah, you did ask me.
I think I just asked you,
Yeah,
like,
you
hey,
just
how old
asked
are
me.
you?
I'm like 32. Yeah. And
Yeah,
I was like, and my mom was the one that told me, like, no, you're 31. I was like, holy fuck, you're so right. I'm turning 32 this year. But since my birthday last year, like, I've been telling people, like, oh, I'm 32. I'm 32.
I can only imagine if you did any legal work, like any legal paperwork. Like you want to put, how old are you? I'm 32. Or your license, you probably renewed as 32 years old.
Right? But yeah, man, I was just like,
wait, how old am I? Oh shit, I'm 33. Okay, cool. I'm making sure I know. See, the way I keep it with my birthday is because I was born like in 89 of December. So like I know that every 10 years, like 90, 91, I mean 90,
2000, 10,
yeah.
20.
But sometimes I lose track of like the timeline. Like if they told me, oh, 2005, I was like, okay, 2005, I was 15, 14. I was like 15 going on 16. So I'll think about it like that. But sometimes when I'm telling stories or I'm just going back to like, I will think about it real quick. I was like, 2005, I was 5 years old. I was like, wait, hold on. Because I'm going by the 05. Yeah. I'm like, wait, that's wrong. Because once I hit the 2000s, it kind of fucked me up a little bit. I was like, oh, shit. Okay, hold on.
How crazy that times just started flying, like, right out of high school.
I mean, that's just life, though, man. Life is just like that. It's meant to, I mean, I don't think it's supposed to be like that. But if you go to Mexico, definitely those times they go, like, way slower. Dude. I mean, I think that's the reason why I enjoyed even the times that I was in Mexico. Like, dude, like, the night would last, bro.
That's funny. Everyone says that, like,
the night
for
lasts.
whatever reason, like, the nights are longer in Mexico. Like, that makes zero sense.
I think it's because people are just out longer. Like,
I think you're just having, like,
you're
fun. You're just relaxing.
You're not
thinking about anything else.
Right here, the first thing when you think here, like, oh, I gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta go to work.
Oh,
I can't be out late.
Yeah, I got you. I gotta go. Even if you don't have kids, as much as you don't want to have kids, I mean, not you don't want kids. Even as much as you don't have kids, your next day is already going. Yeah. Like even if you don't, because you're thinking about work, you're thinking about the hustle. That's what you think about when you come to America. You're thinking about the hustle. You're thinking about. You're not. People go to work out there, todo bien borracho, güey. And I think that's the reason how my dad was. And my dad will wake up way the fuck hungover the next morning and go to work. I would do the same thing. I was
to this day,
but I would still complain, Like, but my dad wouldn't complain. Like, my dad would get home at 3 a.m. He'll be up by 4:30, 5 o'clock, out the door. Bien pedo la verga, pero he would be fucking just out the door, ready to go work.
Damn, I remember showing up to Universal.
Yes.
Fuck.
Dude, I had
Clocked
this conversation.
In,
yeah.
Like, all right, let's get to work. And I'm like, shit, I can't do this today.
I remember I was sleeping in my car when I couldn't make it home.
Yeah.
I was sleeping in my car.
I used to sleep in my car quite often. And I used to live 5 minutes away. And I was still sleeping in my car because I was like, no, I'm
Dude, the only reason I didn't
up.
go home because I was fucking living by downtown LA. So I was like, there's no point. I would leave the bar at 2 a.m. till they close. So I was like, if I can't make it the next morning, I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just going to stay home.
Eventually, like on my lunch, I used to go up to Hot the Moon, start drinking, like try to pound as quick as possible before my lunch was over, go back, and like, holy shit.
If we could go back to those days, at this age, well, not back to those. I mean, I guess if we go back to those days, I wouldn't change a thing, bro.
I would. I would probably not drink as often.
Why?
Nah, bro.
I wouldn't change a thing.
Nah, I did too much stupid shit.
I think you would still do the same thing if you didn't. If you were consciously still not aware that you came from this time, and you would just go back to the age you were at, I think you'd probably do the same thing.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, if it was to me to go change anything, I'd probably change back how I was in high school. Like I would want to like put more effort into school.
Definitely.
But the drinking, it was fun. The drinking, that was the most funniest thing, dude. We had one of the.
We had a blast, 3 to 4 days every single week.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that. I had like maybe 1 or 2. But
I used to work at night.
Yeah, so you would leave work and you would go home and just like you would.
No, I wouldn't go home. I would go straight up to Hot the Moon almost every single day, every week. I would be off either at midnight or I'd be off like at 1:30 in the morning, and sometimes even at 10. So
I would work in the morning, and I would have to go home, get ready, change, whatever, freshen up, and I still wouldn't take naps. I would go back to work. Well, that's what the bar was, and I would, get crunked and shit. And the next morning, if I wasn't too drunk, if I stayed up like me, if I get drunk, okay, I'll go home, whatever. If I can make it back home, I'll make it back home, and I'll go back to work the next morning. So I was busting like 3 round trips, bro.
Yeah.
3 round trips. And if I was really fucked up, I'll fall asleep and I'll just take my clothes
in the
on.
car, like in the garage, or like go down to the park and fall asleep.
Yeah,
too many times.
Bro. I wouldn't change a thing, man. Honestly, I had a blast.
Too many times. No.
But see, I had I wouldn't say it's a double life, but I had I always had something going on, and I had shows. I was playing shows. I was playing gigs, whatever. I was going to work, playing the weekend. Sometimes I would work at night, so I had to avoid all those things. But whenever I could get away to those nights, whenever I could get away to go to that bar, bro, I was like in my happy place. Because there was a duel. It was a dueling bar. It was a piano dueling bar. And if you all been to Hall of the Moon, it's pretty much like a live performance, and it's a cover band pretty much. They play all kinds of music. Like everything from like rock to pop, hip hop to like the most popular song at the time, and those were good. Imagine if it was still going on, you would hear Bad Bunny in it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I'm sure they will slide it in.
They'll find a way. They'll probably find something like a little Puerto Rico dude, like it's like Bad Bunny, baby. But I wouldn't change a thing, dude. I honestly wouldn't change a thing. If you would change a thing, cool.
It's funny too, because like I said, eventually, like everyone knew me. I knew everyone, and I even took my parents, my mom, my dad, and my tia. Like, yo, let's go to Hot the Moon. Like, I get hooked up. Like, man, they got torn up. So like, we had to drag my dad out of the bar, and it turns out my dad knows most of the security guards there. I was like, what? Oh,
because they're all neighbors, no?
No, like he knows like their dads.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
So my dad's like, oh shit, how you doing? Like, how's your dad? I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then like, my mom's like, oh, okay, we're gonna go. Like, just help me like drag him to the car, drive him to the car. And then I told my mom, like, text me when you're home.
Yeah.
And I didn't get a text message. Like an hour passed by. I text my mom like, hey, like
your dad's back at the bar.
They went to the bar right across from Hot the Moon.
Oh.
Because they had mariachi there, like on certain Sundays.
I think I know what you're talking about. I forgot the name of that bar.
And then security had to drag him out from there because he started acting a fool.
Something room.
No, it wasn't when it was a Roomba room.
Roomba room.
It was when they switched it to like Inception.
Oh,
or something
yes,
like that.
yeah. You're right.
On certain Sundays they had like mariachi in there.
Yeah,
so I guess like
it was a red with a dragon.
Yeah, there was a dragon.
Yeah, I remember that.
So eventually, like I don't know how my dad heard the mariachi, so my dad's like convinced my tia and mom, like, let's go to the other bar. So they went. Yeah, that was a crazy night.
Those nights were just crazy in general. I mean, I wish I would have taken my dad too. I remember, actually, no, my dad would fucking got it drunk. But my dad's a bad drunk dude. My dad can't drink for shit. I think it got to like the drinking really caught up to my dad because fuck, I'm doing the same thing. Fuck, it's gonna catch
I'll
up.
tell you, like, bro, you're going that way too.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll just shut up. I'm not gonna say it because, but yeah, but my dad like always was like one of those dudes. I mean, even then, he'll drink now. He can't handle his hangovers now.
Well, it's the same thing with my dad, but my dad's already like getting up there in age.
Yeah, dude, I remember those. Have you seen those videos where they're hungover and they're just shaking, trying to eat their pozole or whatever? Like,
yeah.
I had those hangovers, dude, where like you just can barely even eat, dude.
I don't know, man. If that ever happens to me, that's when I'm gonna tell myself like, all right, no more beer.
Nah,
for the next week.
Yeah, till tomorrow. No more beer till tomorrow.
No, if I get a really bad hangover, like I can't drink for a few days.
One time I took Turkey to San Diego, and it was my friend's birthday, and Turkey like popped out with a blunt.
Dang, what the hell?
Yes, this is like maybe like
that doesn't sound like Turkey.
2013, 2012 maybe, and so we went to San Diego. My friend was like living down there. Well, she lived down there. So we went on there, and Turkey just pounding beers, and I don't know where he was already pretty fucked up because like he pops out with a blunt. I was like, what the fuck? Like, Turkey, you have blood? Like, yeah, dude. Like, yeah, this is OG Kush or whatever, some shit like that. It's trying to sound cool and shit. And then he pops out and he starts smoking, and like everybody else was smoking. Like, oh yeah, sure, illegal. Like, I mean, I think at the time like weed was still legal.
Yeah.
So, everybody was like, oh yeah, let me get a hit, but he was like, taking hit, whatever, like, like a champ, dude. Like, damn, dude, I didn't know you smoke like that, and whatever. Like, maybe like 1 a.m., you see him lay down, like, passed out on the couch, like, fucking crossfaded as fuck. I'm like, hey, dude, you okay? Well, yeah, I'll be fine. Dude, like, fucking 2 a.m, he's like, give me a bucket. Ugh. Yeah, dude, my friend, we got him a bucket. We ended up staying the night. And then the next day, we got up, because we were, like, maybe, like, 30 minutes down, like, still, like, to San Diego, like, city, because we were, like, in Escondido. So, finally, we went to, we ended up at 50/50 Slater's.
Oh, okay, I've been there.
Yeah, but
I'm in San Diego, but I've been to
we went to the one here in Pasadena, but we went to the one in San Diego. We got there, and we're like, dude, I even go like, dude, get whatever you want, eat whatever you want. That fool orders chicken and waffles. That fool just starts looking at his chicken and waffles like, oh, I can't eat this, man. He just looked at it, dude, like,
yeah, like
blank stare, bro.
The thought of eating it sounds really delicious, but once it's there and you gotta eat it, like, you just get grossed out. Like, nah, bro.
Yeah, same thing happened with me too in Vegas. One time
I mean, in Vegas is a given. That has to happen.
No, yeah, but we had the 24-hour buffet.
Oh, yeah. I remember. I don't know if they still do that. I remember, like, you could pay, like, I don't know.
I think it was
$50.
Like $40-$50.
Yeah. You could go to, like, the MGM ones or the Caesars. I forget what it is.
All the sister partners.
Yeah, all the partners hotels. Yeah, you could just, like, jump around hotels.
Yeah, I think we were staying at the Flamingo at the time. Or they had a Flamingo there. I forgot the name of the hotel. I think it was called Flamingo, right? Mm-hmm. So the next morning, we were in Vegas. We party hard. We went to a show, then we partied like really fucking hard. The next day, we're like, Turkey was like, "Come on, go with me. Go to the buffet." Like, I didn't want to get out. I was like comfortable in bed. Like, all right, fuck it. I gave me like a whole bunch of food, dude. I just stare at it, bro. Tell me why I only eat the fucking fruit. That's all I can eat. I can only eat the watermelon, the melon, and the pepino and shit. I cannot eat anything else. I would just stare at it. I was like, oh, dude.
You know what? The thought of going to a buffet is amazing. Till you're there, and you're like,
exactly. That's exactly what I've been saying.
It's just disappointing.
It's
a disappointment. Food. Yeah, and it's like you start eating the food, like, dang, everything is bland. Although I have been to one buffet where I was like, hey, this food's pretty good. But we did end up paying.
Yeah, you have to pay you get to pay a little more money for it.
Yeah, I was like, for $65, like, I would have just gone to like a nice dinner.
My brother always told me, oh, you gotta go to Caesar's Palace buffet.
I've always wanted to do that, but it's really expensive.
Yeah, I know. So
and I don't know if I would like eat like $100
yeah,
worth, or whatever it is.
We tried doing it one time with an ex-girlfriend I had. Well, you know her.
What's her name?
You know her. So whatever. We tried going, and honestly, I think we were in line for like about 30, 40 minutes.
Sounds about right.
It got to the point where like, yeah, let's just go eat something else. You know, we ate some like fucking, I don't know, whatever they had at the fucking bar. Yeah, I don't know if Turkey's ever coming back.
I highly doubt it.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna happen. I think he's gone.
All right,
I'm gone for the night.
All right, so yeah,
Good night, Turkey.
Yeah, good night, Turkey. Good night. Want to close it down?
Okay.
All right. So today we had a very special guest, the Sheessh Police. Also menor. Also menor. So the
I don't
Lord.
understand the also menor part.
I don't know. Brian. Brian is also mayor. You're also menor. This is what it is, okay? And it was good having you, Manny. Thank you for joining us and me. Well, mostly me.
Us and me.
Just us and me, because at one point it was us, and now it's just me. But yeah, thank you for joining us. Apparel discussion. Any last words for you? Any shout outs? Any last words of wisdom? Whatever you gotta say.
The only shout outs from my mom, even though my mom's probably not gonna listen to this.
Yeah, shout out to your mom.
But I'm proud of my mom for getting her citizenship.
Woo!
After a long ass time of waiting.
I do. I mean, when my mom got hers, too, like I wasn't there with her, but it's good that you were with her, so you know. Yeah. But you gotta go to her ceremony, because that's another thing.
It already happened today.
Oh, it happened right away?
It all happened today.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I was there for the ceremony.
Fuck, that's so
I just couldn't go inside with her while she was getting asked all the questions, but it was all good because she passed them all.
She has to go. Congrats to your mom. Anybody who has immigrant parents who are getting their citizenship, you know, props to them. But props to them. But yeah, that's it. All you gotta say?
That's all I gotta say.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us at A Parallel Discussion. Follow us at aparalleldiscussion.pod or email us at aparalleldiscussion.ask@gmail.com. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.